This is the Friday afternoon game between New Ulm and Little Falls. Here's how they got here. New Ulm defeated Richfield in the first round, and then in the later game yesterday afternoon defeated Perham. Little Falls defeated Wayzata, and then in a later game Austin. Both teams 2-0 in the winner's bracket. Starting just a little later than scheduled here after the rain this morning. It was a 2:30 game. Little Falls and men and New Ulm. Little Falls, a visiting team in this game. They're announcing the lineups.
Leading off and catching, number 4, Sandman. And in second and playing center field, number 5, Ian Fritz. And in third and playing third base, number 13, Chaz Statham. And in fourth and playing first base, number 17, Greg Swanson. And in fifth, pitcher number 9, Rusty Wolfs. And in sixth and playing shortstop, number 8, Craig Sharon. And in seventh, playing second base, number 16, Brad Holthouse. And in eighth, playing left field, number 23, Garrett Redcock. And in ninth, right fielder, number 6, Kim Park. And a balance of Little Falls players and coaches from post 46. Leading off, the shortstop, number 6, Brian Schmidt. And second and playing first base, number 18, Tony Hampton. And third and catching, number 16, Joel Allen. And fourth, pitcher, number 20, Mark Grossman. And fifth and playing left field, number 8, Brett Lindvall. And sixth and playing third base, number 3, John Deeper. And seventh, the second baseman, number 10, Ben Kuster. And eighth in center field, number 11, Bob Winchell. And ninth, the right fielder, number 13, Jason Walsh. And the rest of New Ulm goal for post 132, players and coaches and managers.
New Ulm takes the field. Bit injury riddled today after yesterday's action. John Cook has his arm in a sling. Corey Stolte, we are told, has a severe bruise or possibly a hairline fracture in his wrist. That wrist has just been downgraded to a bruised tendon. That's a little better. On the mound for New Ulm, Mark Grossman. Be pitching to Joel Allen. And River Falls sends up Todd Sandman, their catcher, to lead off the game. That's a strike. We're underway. And 2. Little Falls giving up just a couple of runs in the previous 2 games to get this far. A ball. To the pitcher. Over his head. Schmidt guns him. He's out. Schmidt moving over on the wet grass. Infield in excellent shape considering the rain. Picked up that slow roller. Ball really slows down when it hits the grass. Dan Britz, center fielder, is the batter. Open stance. A strike. In the dirt. 1-1. Popped right side, out of play. And a swinging strike. 2 outs. Chad Statham, third baseman. Takes a strike. Hit towards short. Schmidt in the hole. A long throw. Pulls him off, and he's safe. And they should rule that a base hit. Schmidt deep at shortstop. And Statham fast. They do rule it an error, and Craig Swanson, the first baseman, had a home run yesterday, swings and misses. Little Falls with a runner with 2 outs. An off-speed pitch, misses outside. 1-1 pitch. Hit towards second. Kuster shovels to second, and the out is made, and the side is retired, leaving 1. Going into the bottom of the first inning with no score. Russ Guast is on the mound for Little Falls to start the game. And he'll be pitching to Brian Schmidt, New Ulm shortstop. Takes a strike. That misses. And in the dirt, nicely picked up. Todd Sandman, the catcher for Little Falls. Called a strike. 2-2 now. That's low. The count fills up. Hit toward third. Fielded over there. And the long throw is in time. 1 down. Chad Statham, nice play at third base. Tony Hanton, first baseman for New Ulm. Called strike. That's hit on a bounce. Statham, long throw, and that bounces at first base, and he's safe. The throw didn't have a lot of steam on it, and Tony Hanton beat it out. New Ulm has a runner with 1 out. Scorers upstairs call that an error. Joel Allen becomes the batter. Tony's going, testing the catcher. The throw is bouncing away from the second baseman, and a stolen base for Tony Hanton. So the runner has moved into scoring position now for Joel Allen. A spin. They have Tony off base. He's going back. And the run down, and he's out. Spin move by the pitcher caught Tony taking a secondary lead off, and they pick him off. There are 2 outs. And a swinging strike, 1-2 now. And a swinging strike, the side is out. New Ulm goes down in order despite an error, giving him a base runner. And after 1 complete inning, there's no score between New Ulm and Little Falls. Rusty Gwost, the pitcher for Little Falls, leads off the second, swings and misses. Powell back and out of play into the screen. Count holds 0-2. Hit toward third. Giefer picks up the slow bouncer. The throw is in time, and there's 1 out. Greg Sharon, the shortstop, is now the batter. Inside. And he fouls it back. It's 1-1. 1-2 pitch. On the ground. Not very hard, and it's foul. That's on the ground and foul. Another 1-2 pitch to Craig Sharon. And that's past the catcher. It's even at 2. Now it's full. To the right side. Walsh running over, and it's in there. Fair ball. Just inside the line. Base hit, first of the game for either team, for Craig Sharon. Little Falls has a runner now with 1 out. Brad Otout, first baseman. There goes the runner, and the ball bounces away into right field. Ball hits something, not the glove. And it's a stolen base. So the runner moves into scoring position for Little Falls with 1 out. Out, the second baseman. And that's past the catcher. Wild pitch sends the runner to third, setting up a sacrifice fly situation. Count 1-1. Runners coming. The ball is missed. Interference there on the, if nothing else. The pitch was outside where the batter couldn't reach it. Runner was coming all the way on a suicide. And the catcher tried to clear a path so he could tag the runner. And there are 2 outs. Bases are empty. I don't know if he called for a pitch out or if Mark saw him coming. That was a nice pitch on a sacrifice. But can he make it? He does not. Grossman unable to cover the bag fast enough, and he beats it out for a hit. And Garrett Retka is the batter with a runner on first. That curves in there. It's a strike. Retka from left field. Throw is not in time. Foul ball. Hit the bat before it hit the player. 0-2. Outside pitch hit to second. And again, the out is made there, same as last inning, to end the inning from Kuster to Schmidt. Little Falls leaves a runner. They lose a runner, tagged out at home. And after 1.5 innings, there's still no score. New Ulm sends up its number 4 batter to lead off its half of the second, Mark Grossman. The pitcher swings and misses on the off-speed pitch. This is outside. Russ Gwost on the mound. Catches a corner. On the ground, foul. 1-2 still. That's outside, far enough to be a ball, and it's 2-2. Picks that off the ground, sends it to deep short, grabbed there. The long throw is just in time. And there's 1 out. Craig Sharon at short doing the job. And Brett Lindbo, the left fielder for New Ulm, is the batter. On the ground to third base. Picked up there, and the throw is in time. 2 down. Chad Statham. And New Ulm's third baseman, John Giefer, is the batter. 1-1. A low pitch, and it's 1-2. Called back, count holds. Straight up the middle. Giefer slaps a line shot into center field for New Ulm's first hit of the game. New Ulm has a runner now with 2 outs. John Giefer, nice single. The batter is Matt Kuster, second base. An easy throw to first. Now a hard throw to first. Both with equal success. Off speed, it's in there. Outside. Called that a strike. 1-2 pitch. It's 0-4 to the first base, 1-2 to the batter. That's high, even at 2. On the ground, left side, third baseman picks it up, makes the throw, and he's out. That ends the inning. New Ulm leaves 1. After 2 complete, there's no score between New Ulm and Little Falls here in the Minnesota State Legion Baseball Tournament. Right fielder Tim Barth steps in for Little Falls and swings. Swing. 1-2. Toward second. Kuster picks it up, makes the play, 1 down. Todd Sandman, top of the order. And that misses. It's 2-0. 3 balls to Sandman. Oh, an automatic. No, that was in there. A walk. Go to Sandman. He's looking back as the ball went to the screen. He gets to first. Runner for Little Falls with 1 out. Center fielder Dan Britz, now the batter. Runner's going. He hits it hard and foul down the left field line. 1 strike on Britz. The runner was going. He's back. Outside, the throw is there, and he's out. Nice throw from Joel Allen. It was right on target. All Kuster had to do was catch it and hold his glove there, and he slid right into it. There, 2 down. Base is empty, and a wild pitch would have sent him down. 1-2 to Britz. Swings at the outside corner pitch, and the side is out. Second strikeout for Grossman, and after 2.5 innings, there's no score. Bob Winchittle, center fielder for New Ulm, leads off the bottom half of the third. Takes that off-speed pitch that he gets in there first time. Called. Sets up outside, and it's inside, so it's 1-2. That's low and outside, count even. Full. Hit to the left side. Past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. For Bobby Winchittle, seeing eye single into left field gives New Ulm a runner with no outs. Third baseman Statham coming in to anticipate the bunt, and the batter is Jason Walsh, right fielder. Fouls it back. He was not squaring. Easy throw. Now he squares. He pulls back. There's the throw to first, and he's out. Another runner picked off. It is not safe to be on base these days, and New Ulm loses the leadoff single, and with 1 out, the bases are empty. Outside, it's 1-2 now. And a called strike. He calls that outside corner, and they're 2 down. Brian Schmidt, the batter. Ball low. Don't know what that was, but they fixed up something for next time, and Brian Schmidt steps in and lines 1 foul down the right field side. That's popped to the right side, and it's going to be a fair ball. About 2 feet inside the line, and Brian Schmidt has a single with 2 outs. Tony Hanton is the batter. A lot of attention paid to the runners. Straight up the middle, knocked the pitcher down. And Tony Hanton lines a single up the middle. New Ulm has runners on first and second with 2 outs. Joel Allen is the batter.
Come on, Joel.
Outside. 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch. To the right side foul. 1-2 now to Allen. There's that spin move, and it's a fake. He was back. In the dirt. Bounces not far away from Sandman. 2-2 pitch now. Outside, didn't get the call, and it's full count. And that misses. A walk is issued to Joel Allen, and with the bases loaded, Mark Grossman comes to the plate. We'll have a visit from the coach for Little Falls.
on, Mark.
A little high. Hit toward short, picked up there. The play is at second, and the side is out. So New Ulm leaves the bases loaded in the bottom of the third, and there's still no score. We're going into the fourth inning. Third baseman Chad Statham leading off the fourth. Outside. Hit hard. Past Schmidt into center field for a base hit. Leaping attempt by Brian Schmidt was just a few inches short. And now Little Falls has the leadoff runner on. And Craig Swanson, who hit a 3-run homer yesterday in Sleepy Eye, is the batter. Inside pitch, he cuts at it and misses and fouls it back. He's going, swings, and the throw is late. Catcher had a little delay digging the ball out of his glove that time, so a stolen base for Statham. The runners moved into scoring position with no outs. Outside. Swinging strike, and they get Swanson on strikeouts, and there's one down. Third strikeout for Grossman, and Rusty Gwost, the pitcher, is the batter. Little high. Gwost grounded to third last time up. Swings, and it's 2-1. 2-1. Even now. Yes, it was a called strike 3, and there are 2 down now. Craig Sharon, the shortstop. And a swinging strike. Throw to second. It's 0-2 to Sharon. Yeah, and that's a called strike also. Little Falls players don't like the strike zone. But Grossman strikes out the side after giving off a leadoff single, and the Little Falls leaves the runner on second. There's still no score. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Brett Lindbo about to step in for the New Ulm fourth.
Get it going, Brett!
Low. Starting pitcher Rusty Gwost on the mound, and he goes around enough. 1-1. And that's fouled on the right side. 1-2 to Lindbo. Curveball, he hits it on the ground. Nice high hop to Sharon at short, and the out is made. 1 down. And John Kiefer is the batter. He had a single last time.
Nice.
1-1. That's way outside and back to the screen. Toward third, picked up there by the third baseman. And the second out. Base is empty, 2 outs. Matt Kuster, second base. A called strike. 2-1. Hit right to the shortstop, and the game side is out in order. And we've gone 4 complete innings with no score. Brad Oathout, second baseman, steps in for Little Falls. A ball low. High, right side. Windschittle drifts over. 1 out. Garrett Retka, the left fielder. A strike. On the ground, high hop. Giefer takes it. The throw is there. 2 down. And the batter is Tim Barth. He calls that outside corner. 1-1 pitch. Hanton knocks it down, and he makes it to first. So a base hit by Barth gives Little Falls a runner with 2 outs. We're at the top of the order with Todd Sandman, the catcher. A ball. Sandman grounded out and walked. A strike. 2-1. Sails high. It's 3-1 now. A walk inside. Moves the runner to second. 2 outs. Dan Britz is the batter. Toward the middle. Schmidt can't get it. That'll score a run. And Little Falls breaks through into the scoring column with a 2-out RBI single by Dan Britz right up the middle. Chad Statham is the batter. He's been on twice, single, reached on an error. Ball. Popped, foul out of play. 1-1. Fails. Toward short, it slows down on the grass. The play will be at first in time. So side is retired, but not before Little Falls scores 1 run, and any run in this game is going to look big. We're going into the bottom of the 5th with Little Falls leading New Ulm 1-0. Bob Winchittle, center fielder, leads off for New Ulm. Got a single last time. Called that a strike. 2. 1-2 pitch. Called that outside pitch a strike also, as he has been doing all day. And there's 1 out. Jason Walsh. Curve is in there. On the ground, foul, 0-2 to Walsh. 2 down. Ryan Schmidt, top of the order. Low. On the ground, third base. Quick inning for Gwost. That's New Ulm in order, and we're going into the 6th. Little Falls leads 1-0. And in the top of the 6th, Little Falls sends Craig Swanson to bat. He hits the first pitch toward the gap, and it's in there. Played by Lindbo, holding Swanson to a single, but the leadoff runner is aboard for Little Falls. And the pitcher, Rusty Gwost, is the batter. Low. One and one. Popped. Back, out of play. Even at 2. Out holds. Off-speed pitch is spoiled. Fouled back. Full count pitch. No outs. Runner on first. Now there's runners on first and second with no outs. We'll have a visit from the coach. Shortstop Craig Sharon is the batter. A strike. Little low. Popped high and out of play. Toward the hole. Schmidt gets it, makes the play at third. Great play going to his right by Brian Schmidt. Smothered the ball and got it to third, where Giefer forced the runner. 1 out. Brad Oathout in there. The bunt is down. Fielded by the pitcher. The throw is there, and the sacrifice works, moving the runners to second and third with 2 outs. And the batter is Garrett Retka, who grounded out and hit into a fielder's choice.
Hit that baby.
Fouled back, 1 strike.
Hit that baby, Garrett. Good watch.
Called that one a strike, and it's 1-2. Long wait. Try it again. Two and two.
Home.
Off speed, gets them swinging. And Little Falls leaves 2 runners, but they still lead 1-0 as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, New Ulm sends Tony Hatton to bat. Low. Rusty Guas, the starting pitcher for Little Falls, still on the mound. And that's hit toward the middle. Kicked there by the second baseman into center field. And Tony Hatton will be on with a hit. And Joel Allen, catcher, steps in. He squares the bunt. Ball is outside. It's popped and foul. There's the easy throw to first. Misses the bunt that time. Pump says he pulled back. It's 2-1. Out. Oh, then he calls that a strike. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, and it holds. Line shot into center field. Base hit for Joel Allen. Gives New Ulm 2 runners with no outs. And Mark Grossman is the batter. A strike. Now foul. It's 0-2 to Grossman. Way outside, far enough to be a ball, and it's 1-2. To the right side, and it's going to be foul. Another 1-2 pitch. He swings at it. First base is occupied. A strikeout. And with 1 out, runners still on first and second. Brett Lindbo is the batter. In there, off speed. Outside, and 1-1. Fouled at the plate, 1-2 now. Dwellest ahead of Lindbo. Outside, and it's even at 2. High. It's full count to Lindbo. Popped, foul, back, out of play. Another full count pitch. To right, and in there. Right fielder picks it up. It's into the cutoff. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Side by Brett Lindbo. And John Giefer is the batter. We'll have a visit from the coach. John Giefer. He squares. It's a pitch out. They were looking for it. It's a ball. Infield drawn way in. He squares, pulls back, takes a strike this time. 1-1 pitch. Hit over the drawn-in shortstop. There's going to be a play at home, and it's going to be cut off, and 2 runs come in on the line drive single over the drawn-in infield by John Giefer. New Ulm takes a 2-1 lead. The inning's still alive with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Matt Kuster's the batter.
Yeah, let's get another run. We can use another one.
High.
Let's get this guy.
There's that twisting play at second. Outside, far enough.
This guy. Look good.
That's low, and it's 3-0. That's in there.
Pitch it in there, Rusty.
That's high, so Kuster takes the walk to load the bases again. With 1 out, Bobby Winchittle's the batter. Bob Winchittle with the bases loaded and 1 out. Here comes the runner. It's past the catcher, and then they advance. So they saw the squeeze coming, tried to pitch out. It was a little too far outside for the catcher to flag down. And a run scores. The other 2 runners move to second and third, and New Ulm takes a 3-1 lead with 1 out. We'll have a pitching change.
Why is he calling back?
Eric Johnson is the new pitcher for Little Falls, and he'll come in with a 1 out. Runners on second and third situation. Bobby Winchittle squares the butt. It's down. It's good. The run comes in. The play is not made at first. He beats it out. Bobby Winchittle laid down a nice bunt, hard enough down the first baseline that they couldn't get to it in time, and he's on first with an RBI. New Ulm has 4 runs. And the runner moves to third. Jason Walsh, right fielder.
Well, we could use another run. Got a guy over there.
He squares, pulls in. Was not a suicide. Runner goes back. 1 strike count on Walsh.
Oh, yeah. He wants to do it.
Johnson taking a long time. Time is called.
Is that a nice bunt, Bobby?
Time again. Now they're ready.
4.5.
Runner's going to second. Swinging strike. It's a foul, and he'll return. 0-2 now to Walsh. Catcher sets up outside, and the throw is to first. That's an outside pitch. The throw is to third, and he's back. Meantime, the runner goes to second with a stolen base. The runner is on second and third. Walsh facing a 1-2 pitch, 1 out. In the dirt. There, he misses the bunt. It's past the catcher, and Kuster scores. Runner moves to third. Popped out of the catcher's mitt when he missed the bunt. Batter strikes out, but the run comes in, and New Ulm has a 5-1 lead. Runner on third, 2 outs. Brian Schmidt is the batter. Outside. A strike, 1-1. High, towards center, not too deep. Who will get it? Second baseman goes back, almost falls over the center fielder. But they do retire the side. New Ulm has a big inning. Breaking through for the first time onto the scoreboard, but they get 5 in that inning. And a lead going into the top of the 7th, 5-1. Well, you know that Little Falls didn't get this far by quitting, and they're going to have 3 outs to try to get this tied up. Pinch batter takes a strike. A little low. 2-1. And that's high. It's 3-1. Number 9 batter.
Make him pitch, Craig.
That's a called strike on that outside corner. Full count.
Whoa!
Inside, and a walk issued to the first Little Falls batter. Gives them a runner with no outs. Top of the order, Sandman. Ball high. And that's inside, so it's 2-0 now. A strike, 2-1. And high, 3-1. full count now. Powelled back, and it holds full. To the right side, it's high. Walsh coming over. 1 out. Runner hustles back to first. Dan Britz is 1 for 3.
Please hit that baby.
Strike. 2.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
To the pitcher. To second for 1. Ball is, the out is made. The out is made at second. I think he may have dropped it, but it was after the out was made, and the lead runner gets picked off. Coach will ask about it. 2 down. Chad Statham. 2 down. Runner on first. Low and outside.
He's got to get over.
A called strike. Soft pitch misses. 2-1. Hit toward the right side, not real deep. Walsh moves over. The game is over. New Ulm comes back to defeat Little Falls, move ahead in the championship bracket. Well, Little Falls will drop into the bottom bracket and play again this evening. New Ulm held scoreless until the 6th, and they scored 5, and that did it. 5-1 is the final score. Winning pitcher Mark Grossman went the distance. Totals for the game. New Ulm, Little Falls first, the visiting team. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. New Ulm 5 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. And New Ulm will move on to play Apple Valley. The winner will go to a regional tournament.
Shootout.